what's up? This is your girl, India Ashley, and this is
Breathless.
And today we are doing Mondays and Mimosas. So I know you guys have missed us. We've been on a brief vacation because of the holiday and a lot of business moves being made that we'll get to later. But today we're going to be breaking down a lot of celebrity gossip. And you know, I was doing something over the weekend and I kind of figured out why people love Mondays and Mimosas. This show is about everything that you want to say on social media that you feel like you can never say. And we're going to say it all today. So stay tuned. So hi, we are back again. This is India Ashley, and this is
Breathless.
And this is Mondays and Mimosas. And aren't you happy to be back?
Yes, I missed this.
I actually did too the other day. I was having like blogging withdrawals. I'm like, I miss all the drama and the working and the editing and
it's been so much going on.
I know so much been going on. So what has been going on with you since we've been off for the last 3 weeks?
Let's see, where's that? Okay, so I am starting a program called Storyteller to Storyteller, and I am helping people to write and self-publish their books, whether you are a child entrepreneur or business who want to sell yourself as a subject matter expert. Then it's going to be an online course, and it's going to be in class for the children. So that'll be launching in August. So
that sounds amazing.
Yeah.
I love that, and I always love a business that has a really good catchy gimmick. Cause you know, that's always good for marketing. So I love it. And you said it starts in August.
Yeah.
Okay. And they can do online courses as well. What's the age group for your program?
For the children's program, it's ages 8 through 13, and then I have a high school students program, 14 to 18, and then for the entrepreneurs, it's 28 and up, and then for the entrepreneurs, it's any age.
Okay. That is great. I love it. I as well have been working on some new business ventures and services, and I don't want to share too much yet, but the company is going to be slightly changing. So I'll say this, I'll be getting back into custom orders. I won't say how, I won't say why, what's going on yet, but I will be getting back into custom orders. And as soon as I get the photo shoot done and the promotional stuff done, we will get right back into that. And I'll tell you guys more about it.
Can't wait.
So, and it's been a while even since the Climax show. So how did you enjoy the show?
It was nice. I enjoyed it. Everything was set up really nice.
Thank you. Yeah. You know, we're particular as Libras about details.
So
I was trying to make it really, really nice. And it went really good for our first show. I really like this. So we are actually getting ready to work on our second show. But we're going to be pitching it in a different way now. So I'll tell you more about that off camera.
Okay.
Got to keep it secret. It's a secret fashion show. So we'll have more to come. Right now we're just in the middle of casting. So and so what else? I saw you in Single Ladies. Was it Single Ladies or Girl Trip? Sorry.
Oh yes. You have not seen that movie. I'm like, Single Ladies.
I'm like, what?
Yes. Have you seen it yet?
No, I haven't.
Oh my God.
I see my girls logging in now. We need to go see the movie. Yes. Nobody asked me that. I want to go.
And you got to go with your girlfriends. It's hilarious. Like, I was in the theater crying.
And I need somebody to hide drugs in their booty hole. She's like, you can't get infection in your booty hole. I'm like, that's the kind of friend I need in my life. What else you got up in there? Some snacks? Both was like, you need some snacks. Like, I sure would. What you had up in there? What you got? Okay.
So, okay, like you didn't see it yet. I was going to say, which friend could you relate to the most?
I definitely can tell you I probably would not be Jada.
Yeah.
I'd probably be the one with stuff hidden in my booty.
Yeah.
I would probably be that one, but I am definitely going to watch it. I don't want to see it on bootleg, so I'm going to plan like, you know, I don't really have anything going on this weekend aside from a possible photo shoot. Well, no. I'm supposed to be doing the vendor event if I can find time. Okay. Shut up, Chanel. So, but you know I was that kind of friend girl. But probably maybe next weekend, try to get all the girls together so we can go see it. And maybe go out to eat and have some drinks afterwards. I think that'll be That'll be fun.
Mm-hmm.
So what else have we missed out on in the last couple weeks? We had 4th of July.
Oh, wow.
Yes, girl. We had 4th of July, and what else? Oh, I went to Vegas. Oh, yeah.
Oh, let's hear about it.
Oh, God. So, in Vegas, in the summer, everybody that is a street performer is pretty much naked. Old, young, fat, skinny, ugly. Kids back there arguing. Tall, short, it doesn't matter. Everyone on Fremont. Yes, girl, we got to get the crew together. Sorry, y'all, we talking loud. We got to get the crew together and go to the movies. But yes, all naked people. Thank God we were on the Fremont Experience, which is downtown. So they have like a dome. So it shields you from the sun. You don't have to worry about it like beating down on you and stuff like that.
Right.
But it's so many people. And I had my husband cracking up because he's like, I saw you with the street performers. And he was like, as soon as they started asking for some money, your ass dipped. He was like, please, so we don't go to jail. And we don't, and I'm like, oh, that's so cute. But if I gave every one of them $40, I'd have no money.
Oh, wow.
So I can give you $1, like I gave the last one and everybody else. Oh my goodness. So definitely I'll have to tell you off camera a little piece of the trip. Okay. You know, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
I know, right?
I promised husband I was good. But we did something really, really, really fun that there's still blackmail there for us. So maybe one day we'll tell you guys what we did when we were down there. So it was really, really fun. But lots of street performers. Basically, it was a lot to do. We took a lot of pictures with a lot of crazy looking people. So it was really fun. I just got pictures back, so I'll be posting some more. The show went really, really good. They had a nice attendance. It was a really nice setup. So I enjoyed myself. I got to meet a lot of nice people, and you know, things take time, but hopefully after going out there and doing more shows, you know, brand awareness will start to take off in that area, and definitely be able to go back and do more in Vegas. So
right now it's important just to get the name out there.
Absolutely, absolutely. Oh, thank you, cuz you always show us support. Thank you so much. That is my cuz on my husband's side. And she lives out of state, but I'm amazed at times because a lot of his family I've never really met because a lot of them live out of state, and they are absolutely some of the most supportive people. So shout out to Landria, Blac Chyna, and Lanita. You know they related. Shout out to the Wines family, okay? Right. So what else has been going on with you? So what was going on last week? I feel like we were doing something, or I don't know. I feel like we're missing something.
Did I have a highlight last week? I don't know.
Oh, so tell me what happened with the friend so you were making a couple different statuses and you were showing your concern with being able to communicate with other entrepreneurs.
Sorry.
Make some noise one more time. Thank you.
So we left off with talking to Breathless about how you were trying to communicate with other people. I don't know if it's so much entrepreneurs, but some of your friends talked to them about your business venture. So tell me how you were feeling as far as that lack of communication with people about the things that you have going on in your life now.
Okay, you cannot tell everybody everything. I know you feel like your friends are your friends and you should be able to discuss anything with them, but everybody is not as passionate about the things you're doing as you are. So, and then you have some who just don't want to see you succeed. So it's like when you try and call them with your excitement and everything, and then you get kind of like the blah response, or they start making you like second guess yourself, or why are you doing that? Or in my case, I called one of my friends, and I'm like telling them some really exciting stuff about me doing some filming. And after I got done doing all my talking, and their response was, "Oh, I didn't know you had a business. What business?" This is a friend.
Are you Facebook friends too as well?
We're real life friends.
You said forget that. Fuck the fake friend. Where your real friends at? I know, right? That sucks when your actual real friends are completely unaware of what's going on. Like, you ain't got to show up to everything and all that,
but they know. They know I've been doing this business for the past. I started this April 2016. They were there when I started it, like my launch and everything. So it was like, really, I was like, all right, bye, never mind, hung up the phone.
That sounds like me.
Yeah, it wasn't enough to say.
Yeah, I have definitely learned in this journey that sometimes certain friends will just only be your friends. And unless you're talking about like TV shows, you know, bubblegum, applesauce, real gossip, basic stuff, the life of an entrepreneur is lonely on all ends. Because most people who are not entrepreneurs, they don't understand the struggle. Right. They don't understand your drive and why you do a lot of the things that you do. And for some of them, you know, some people can even be jealous. I say all the time, what am I doing? I'm not doing anything. Right. I'm just a stay-at-home mom who a close friend of mine came over and we just record videos. Right. But somebody who don't know us might feel like that bitch. She always doing something. She always busy. She thinks she the shit. She done put on a wig and some lipstick today. Damn, you know? It's people out there like that. So, you know, it's just, you know, taking it all with stride. So that's why I really try to get my husband on board with a lot of stuff. So I'm like, unless I'm not, you know, doing stuff with my business partners and people that I work with, you're the only person I have to bounce off of. So I try to get him on the team to help with stuff. So actually, he has been a really good help this weekend. I just made 5 new outfits. So I got the new collection coming and some stuff that's going to be able to be mass produced. Okay. So stay tuned for that. And I know you guys have been patiently waiting. So let's get all the way into the TTT. Oh, yeah. So, I don't even, let's sit for a minute. I don't even know where to start. So, celebrity gossip. Okay. So, we're going to start a new segment for us to get ready to record, but we're going to talk about Kevin Hart and the scandal with his newly wife. A little bit about newly pregnant wife. Yes. And we are going to talk about Jay-Z and Beyonce a little bit, and then the 444 album, because we're a little late. That dropped a couple weeks ago, so we'll glaze over that for a minute in the lemonade break. And then we are going to talk a little bit about Blac Chyna. Lord Jesus. You know, I saw they might be back together. So stay tuned, and we are going to move into our celebrity gossip segment today. So keep watching. So hi, we are back with our celebrity gossip segment. And I have been waiting patiently, anxiously to talk about Mr. Funny Man, Kevin Hart, $1 million funny man, okay? So, I made a comment on my status a couple days ago, and I was like, I'm going to tell you why I think he's cheating, and we're going to break it down on Mondays and Mimosas. And so, everybody's like, oh, I want to know. So, I'm going to post the receipts. You got to subscribe to Fab Subscriptions or Breathless TV in order to be able to get the full tea with the receipts. But It was a particular website that reported the story. I'm not sure if it was necessarily media takeout, and I saw this on a different website, but they reported that Kevin finally decided to speak up about a video that showed him in a car with a woman, allegedly making out. Now, I'm not sure if he was actually making out or not, but this is okay. Okay, G code. All right. Is he not married? Is he not newly married?
Very.
Did he not get divorced because he did the same thing with the last wife, right?
Right.
So what married man should be talking to any woman that looked like his wife, if not cuter, at 5 a.m.?
In the car.
I just want to know. I know my husband's at work, but if he could chime in, men, if you on here, would you be okay with your woman talking to any man at 5 a.m. in a car?
And wasn't he sitting on the passenger side with her all in
This
her
was
face?
type of weird Maserati I don't know, but
All
it looked
in her
like
face.
they were facing each other in the car somehow. And he's smiling.
And she looking over her shoulder.
First of all, that you can tell he up to no good, number one, because you're married, you out at 5 a.m. You're a grown-ass man. There's no such thing as a separate birthday party. I ain't pulled up. It's a girl's birthday party since I was 21. What you mean? It's like, no, nigga, it's everybody's birthday party. We all going. Pregnant wife and all.
Right.
All 5, 6 kids. Call the last bitch till I get them kids, too. We all going. Ain't no separate birthday parties. So the fact that he was somewhere at 5 a.m., like she's not at home, like he's 21 and he doesn't know the game, he doesn't know how marriage works. This is her first time. Poor girl. This is her first time being married, being pregnant. And this man is out at 5 a.m. partying, trying to be a celebrity, trying to keep up the facade, being Mr. Funny Man, pimping all the hoes, so you can be seen, instead of focusing on your pregnant wife. He should have been at a Benihana somewhere, eating dinner, minding his damn business, getting a dollar store card, telling her thank you, boo. Going home to rub her back and her feet. No. He at the club trying to be Mr. Turn Up and be seen by stars and stuff. And to me, it doesn't matter if he did or didn't sleep with the girl. They all left the party together. So they were already partying. Then they left the party together. And then they sit in the car. Last time I sat in the car and talked to somebody, I was sleeping with my husband in the car. So stop it. Stop it, Kevin. Stop it right now. So I don't know. Did you see the receipts? Did you see the? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna post the information with the video for YouTube with the receipts where you can find it at, and they did look like they were making out. Either way, they were very close.
Yeah.
They could smell each other's breath, I'm sure. They were like right there to each other. They were very, very, very close. So that he should just know better. And I agree with everybody else. He's gonna lose them how they got him. You know, and this is why everybody's not gonna like me. I'm just gonna say the thing nobody wants to say. Let me sip on it. I'm gonna tell y'all the harsh truth, because I grew up with 4 brothers, and it's a G code thing. And a lot of men don't want y'all to know the G code. They don't want y'all to know that they actually really are playing games with you. They want you to think they actually like your ass. And they, just so you can keep washing their dishes, cooking their food, ironing their drawers, right? So let me tell you about the G code. When he was with his last wife, she was the one that held him down. She was the ride or die, right?
Right.
But now he Mr. Funny Man, $1 million, doing movies with The Rock, Kevin Hart, right?
Right.
So now he needs to upgrade. The black wife is not working too much for him anymore. So he went black and Asian, or Asian and something else. I'll go exotic, because when black men get money, they think exotic means better, right?
White or exotic.
White or exotic, right? Even though black is beautiful and melon is some of the most exotic you will ever see. Okay? Because even them other ones got to get all of this color and melanin to be exotic like us, first of all. But anyways, they get white or they get exotic, right? Then they get younger, they get smaller, or, more fit, More plastic. And let me tell you, women to celebrities are like cars. When you drive that, when you see that car in the lot, that car look good. Ooh, clean, nice. The body is neat. It ain't no damage. It's all good, right? But the minute you drive that car off the lot, what does it do, Breathless?
It's old.
It depreciates. The value depreciates. I live in a brand new house, but when I moved in it now, the value is going to depreciate. So it's not going to cost the same amount as it did when I moved in it. So think of women to celebrities as depreciated cars. She was once this young spring chicken compared to his old black wife, right? Now she's another old wife because he talking to somebody younger than the one he with, and now she's pregnant. So that means he can't hit it when he wants to. He can't hit it the way he want to hit it. So he got to go find somebody else to desecrate and do the nasty stuff he want to do with, because she not having all that being pregnant. And if you've ever carried children, don't let nobody fool you. All that not going on while you're pregnant. All this down here is doing something that it want to do. So that, no. She probably tired. Her uterus could be tipped, inverted, anything. She could be bleeding. She could be on bed rest. She probably can't have sex. Like, you never know. And that's usually the prime time when you find a celebrity man's going to cheat. Even Reggie Bush did it to his Kim K lookalike. And I think he ended up having a side baby. So this is what they do. Put my light on. And so, to make it even worse, like I said, she's pregnant. She's at home. Once she has that baby, with most men, if they don't really like you, they ain't gotta love you. They gotta actually like you. Okay? The relationship is gonna slowly start to plummet. And this is just the first time he's being caught. I give it 5 years or less because she ain't even a ride or die. She's some chick he picked up and made a star overnight. Like Twister said, celebrity overnight. She's not nobody special. I promise you, he'll be doing this again. I forecast, my third eye say he'll be doing this in another couple of, I even give it like the first year actually, after the baby is born.
Yeah.
With the sleepless nights and the acid reflux and if she don't snap back, if you don't pay for her to snap back. I'm just calling it like I see it, and you can definitely subscribe to, like I said, Fab Subscriptions or Breakfast TV and sound out and disagree with me. But it is what it is. These men, these celebrities, they pick them up and they toss them away like these cars. In 2 years, they on to another one. I don't know. What do you think? Maybe I'm too tough.
No, I agree. I mean, like you said, how she got him is how she gonna lose him.
Oh, yeah. So, the problem is with them kind of females, and we only got 40-something seconds left. I'm wrap it up. She thought her poom poom was going to change the world because she was half Asian and young and tender. Yeah, she thought that she was going to do something. Let me tell you something. A coochie is a coochie is a coochie is a coochie. Okay? It's all the same. You keep letting these dudes have you out here looking stupid thinking because you can pop it on a handstand and that makes you special. Here you go, marry a chick that can't even pop nothing. While you out here looking stupid, popping on a handstand. Ask Jody Aries, sitting up in prison. Okay? She was a slut for that man. He turned around and was going to marry a Christian Mormon who was a virgin. So, yeah. So, stay tuned. We will definitely go in some more. And we're going to get into next these lemonade braids, Lord, and Jay-Z and Beyonce. So, keep watching.
Welcome back to more celebrity gossip. You guys wanted receipts, and we got them here on Mondays and Mimosas. Talking about Mr. Funny Man Carrot, Kevin Hart, and how he responded to the allegations that he was having an affair on his newly married wife, who is also pregnant. As you can see, he's in the backseat of a car. He's being videotaped and recorded by someone who saw them, who thought they maybe looked like they were up to no good. So we're going to weigh in on it and tell you guys what. Today on our Celebrity Gossip, we are going to be discussing Jay-Z's controversial 444 album. Some of the lyrics on the album address his downfall in relationship, breaking up with Kanye West, to a lot of other controversial lyrics from Bill Cosby to the story of OJ. Breathless and I reviewed a lot of the different clips pertaining to the controversial lyrics, and we break down our personal opinions and what we kind of felt about what Jay-Z was really trying to say and what he actually meant. We also address Becky with the good hair. Who is really Becky? Did they actually answer that astronomical question? So stay tuned for more. So last week I made a post on my Facebook making a joke about how Alicia Keys had the braids before Beyonce's infamous lemonade braids. So today we're going to break down and see where does the infamous lemonade braids originally come from. So they're actually called feed-in braids. Feed-in braids are illusions of naturally long cornrow braids, and they are directly from the scalp, and then you feed the hair in as you braid. Now, I know you guys think Beyonce is your goddess, but she is not the first to originate these feed-in braids. They go back to as early as 3500 BCE, from different cultures, from African culture, Egyptian culture, and these braids typically symbolize what part of your culture you were from. It told a lot about your heritage and what type of status you may have had in your present life. According to loveliest.com, particularly in African culture, a French ethnologist discovered a Stone Age rock painting in the Tassalil Plateau of the Sahara with women feeding her child wearing tight cornrows. The style of cornrow worn varied in complexity and often identified a person's kinship, age, ethnicity, and even religion. Centuries later, in the 1970s, this look becomes popular in America. Those of you who may not be familiar with Patrice Rushen, she was seen on shows such as Soul Train. And then we had people like Bo Derek. She was an American film and television actress, movie producer, and also known for wearing the braids. She also acted in movies such as Tarzan. And this was right about the 1970s, 1979, where this look for her came into play. Fast forward to the early 2000s. During our era, we have Alicia Keys. Alicia Keys definitely brought in her own staple on the feed-in braids. She definitely made them popular again because it was her signature trademark look before in the beginning of most of her career when we were introduced to her lovely voice in songs in A minor. I definitely feel like for my era, Alicia Keys definitely brought the braids back into style. But then as we move forward into the millennium, we have a lot of cultural appropriation from some of our favorite and sometimes not so favorite stars. They like to wear the look as well, and sometimes it doesn't always look as good. Then we have other people on social media, such as Gel Us Hairstyles, and you don't want to go anywhere with your hair looking like this. This is definitely not the way the braids are supposed to be worn. So if you're going to wear it, ladies, I've seen a lot of bad hairstyles out here. Just make sure you go to the right person and you get it done professionally and done the right way. So I understand that we call them lemonade braids. I get why we call them lemonade braids. But remember, Beyonce did not invent these feed-in braids. We know you want to support Beyonce and you want to wear your braids with pride. But remember where you came from, your heritage, your roots. What feed-in braids actually mean to the African American culture. And always make sure you are wearing those braids with pride. For more stories like this, make sure you check out Mondays and Mimosas every Monday at 10 p.m. Subscribe to our channels. You have Breathless TV and Fab subscriptions. Thank you for watching. So we are back, and we are going to get into our next celebrity gossip. Because I told you guys we had a lot this week. And we are going to be talking about Jay-Z's 444 album. So, anybody who knows me knows my favorite fan and my boo and my husband is Jay-Z, right? And I cannot wait because I'm going to treat myself. He is coming back to, I think it's Little Caesars something stadium or something like that.
Oh, the new stadium downtown.
The new stadium is built. It'll be in November. Okay. And side comment, if I have ever commented about anybody going to a show, I still feel that way. I will not make traveling to different shows. First of all, I'm kind of claustrophobic when it comes to people too. I feel like I don't want to be trapped in one of those places with all those people.
I know.
and then I could spend money on. I kind of live by a mantra that if I can't eat it, sleep with it, smoke it, or like flip it, I don't like to spend money on stuff that I can't actually do something with. It's like a waste of money. But yes, going to see Jay-Z will be a treat. I will be only treating myself. I was supposed to go Little Caesars Arena. Okay, thank you. Yep, that's what it is. So I will be treating myself for my birthday, and I think that'll be good. But I probably won't do it again. Too anxious. Too many people.
Okay.
But now back to the album. So I'm excited. It sounds like classic Jay-Z. I love it. I love the sound, the music. And have you heard any of the songs off the album yet?
I've seen like just little clips of it. I haven't listened to it, no.
So when it dropped, I think 2 or 3 weeks ago, they were actually dropping each song at like the first 15 minutes of each hour with iHeartRadio. He had a contract or some type of agreement with iHeart.
Okay.
And they were dropping it every first of the hour so that people could get like a listening of the songs.
Okay.
So I liked them. I did. The first album, as we were talking about, you'll see in the video, it was talking about how he addressed Becky with the good hair. So I was doing my research and I couldn't figure out who exactly Becky with the good hair is. He didn't give up that much information. But like I said, you watch the blog, you'll show that a lot of clues lead to it being Rachel Roy. Now, who is Rachel Roy? Rachel Roy is a designer. They sell her clothes in Macy's. She's New York based. She is the ex-wife of Damon Dash. So that really kind of makes it controversial if he actually was sleeping with Rachel Roy.
Right.
Could be why The Rock broke up back in the early millennium when they had to split all the artists and everything that was happening. So I don't know, but I was thinking like Rachel Roy is not even that damn cute.
I was like,
she like somebody mama, them crow's feet. I had to go back through some pictures on Google to figure out was she even that cute.
No.
Yeah, but my mama said lust has no face, and if they cheat on Halle Berry, they cheat on you. So keep one eye on them. I don't know. But he also made some mention of Bill Cosby. How do you feel about that? Growing up on the Cosbys, knowing that an affluential black figure has been tarnished now. Not so much Bill Cosby, but the Bill Cosby of the Cosby Show. Like that icon that we had to look up to.
I mean, at first I was just like, I was in denial, like, no, not Bill. Like,
I know, don't do it.
Yeah, like I was trying to fight for him. I'm like, no, that's not right. But it's like, and more of the story unfolded, and I'm like, dang, Bill, like, like really? But it's not unbelievable because I mean, he's a man, and
I was watching I like old Lifetime movies, and I was watching a movie about Natalie Wood, and she was another person that was raped and has suffered abuse from older celebrity actor or whatever. So it's very common for rape and a form of molestation and pedophilia and all that in the Hollywood industry. So I thank God that though I'm not doing anything where I'm at that level yet, I'm just happy I'm starting as an adult. Because even now, you'd be surprised how many photographers and people think they can proposition you sexually or say inappropriate things to you and think that because you want to do a photo shoot, now you want to show your coochie or you want to do it without panties on or whatever. It's all type of people out there like that. So, and so one of my favorite was the one when he was like, you know why the Jewish people got everything? Try to sound like Jay-Z. Credit. And I don't know why people act like credit is like we didn't already know that. Like, shout out to Jay-Z for saying it, but he just reiterating something we already know.
And if you didn't know, you should have known.
You should have known. So, of course it's important. And I don't know why they getting mad. Like, I don't think it's anti-Semitic. I just be thinking, I don't know, Jews be in their feelings. Look, share the knowledge. Share the wealth. We are common minorities together, technically. So, we should be in this together.
Yeah.
Share all that credit stuff, information. But I know that has been a very huge stigma. Have you ever watched Family Guy and they made this whole song where Peter was like, I need a Jew And he was basically saying he needed like somebody that was smart with their finances. And hey, that's a good stereotype. You could be like us. You could be ghetto. You could be uneducated and ghetto and a gangbanger. I'd be somebody with good credit and a good pedigree any day.
I know.
Hey,
like put that one on me, right?
Hey, I claim that. I will take that. So, that was not too bad. I mean, I get the whole anti-Semitic and all that, but it wasn't that serious. They just want to have something to say. That's all. And trying to think a couple other lines that we were addressing in the video. Something about Eric Benet. I think he was trying to imply that he was gonna be big. He probably been better saying Keith Sweat. With the affair, and so so the elevator fight that he had with Beyonce, with Solange back then, was because of said Becky with good hair. And you know, y'all not gonna like me, but Beyonce a punk. First of all, your sister shouldn't have to mop your husband up for something he did. Your ass should have been doing that.
But did you see how she just like kind of cowered in the corner watching?
You wonder why? Because she's a cowardly Virgo.
She went like this a couple times. Like, oh no,
because she a Virgo. Yeah, I said it. She's a Virgo.
I was like, is she drunk? Is she high? Like, what's going on? She was so calm. She was too calm.
That's how they be. She probably, and you know what? Because I said she a Virgo. She probably snapped like crazy behind closed doors when nobody looking. Probably did a whole little Mama Say, Mama Maku style, her little Beyonce voodoo on him. So right at home. Like, you ain't gonna play with me.
Right. Oh my God.
So, woo, yeah. So, we are trying to think what other ones did we get into for that one. So, trying to think what else was on his album. And I think he mentioned something. I think he dissed Kanye, but okay, so I read somewhere that he gave Kanye $20 million for like a tour that he was doing. Sorry, excuse me. Battery about to die on my phone. For a tour that he was doing or whatever, and that was the one that he blew. That he went out there and was like, Jay-Z hasn't called me. Jay-Z's not my friend. Don't send your shooters to kill me, Jay-Z. Whatever show that was the one he loaned him some of the money for. But then I was watching Wendy Williams, where allegedly they said he was supposed to sign with Jay-Z to have like a specific contract and title for his album. And I don't know if he broke contract or he pissed him off. He basically took a portion of the money. No, he made, I'm sorry, let me take that back. He made certain songs and released them to Spotify and everybody else. When he was only supposed to exclusively have it on Tidal. So now I don't know if there's any type of legal issues that he's going through with that, but it's definitely their relationship has changed, and I don't think Beyonce likes Kim either. Even though she actually is our Libra twin as well, but her mother and childhood has scarred her, so you can't always blame that. We not all created equal. I know. Okay, sometimes life circumstances and things obviously that makes all people different. I don't eat, sleep, and breathe zodiac, but a part of it is true. Some of the characteristics, but yeah, she's a little special one, and I think that once he got with her, he just went down here from that. All the way. So, we are going to go into our last segment, wrapping up this whole lemonade braid thing. We're going to talk about Blac Chyna. And then we're going to thank you guys for watching, because we had a lot of celebrity gossip today. And next week, we'll have some new issues to discuss and some new social media stuff to go over. So, stay tuned.
Hi, this your girl India, that girl you love to hate, and today we're talking about some drama, per usual, of course. So we're going to be talking about the dreaded Rob Kardashian and Blac Chyna. Instead, we're talking about a different kind of receipts today. So we all heard about everything that happened between Rob and Blac. We also saw how he repossessed the car, he took back the jewelry, he even outed her for the surgery that he paid for her to get her new body and her snapback after she had beautiful baby Dream. We even learned about her new lover, Ferrari, who we've been seeing those two getting chummy all over Snapchat. But what you didn't know is way more to the story. So after Ferrari reached out to Rob trying to make a connection so that he can get paid off of being with Chyna, after he found out everything that happened from talking to Rob, he went and took back all her jewelry that he bought from her. He even had her listed right there, as you guys can see, as spouse. So it looks like he's cutting her all the way off. But I found some interesting screenshots. These messages show that he may have had a secret lover, someone who's very upset to see him in a relationship with Blac Chyna. So for more celebrity gossip and more tea from me, that girl you love to hate, Miss India Ashley, subscribe to my channel on YouTube.
Welcome back to our last segment for Mondays and Mimosas today. And we are going to get into the sad drama of Rob Kardashian and Blac Chyna. And then we're going to recap real quick the lemonade braid thing that we were talking about from Facebook. So, okay. So I was telling you that you wasn't going to be able to see it because the person had deleted their comments.
Oh, wow.
But basically, I was just making a joke like, didn't Alicia Keys wear those braids first, and now they call them lemonades? Can't it just be what the braids are called, eat-in braids? I mean, if you want to say like hashtag lemonade, but I don't know if I want to necessarily call them lemonade braids. But I mean,
I wouldn't walk in the salon like, I want the lemonade braids.
Yeah. I mean, I guess that's what people do, but to me, that just sound like some millennial shit. That don't even sound like somebody 30 plus would say. And then most of the people who say they do lemonade braids, they look terrible.
Terrible. Did you see that one lady that everybody was blasting?
Yes. Did you see her? I put her up in the video. Did you watch it all the way through? Yeah. You're going to end up with Jealous hairstyles. She keeps asking for, that's what she need to be.
Oh, my God.
And I'm telling you, you're going to end up with a hairstyle like that. And you're going to be saying, I want the lemonade braids. And that's what you're going to get. I mean, it just looks really, really bad. But for the slow people, I'm 30 years old. I have a bachelor's degree in communication. I'm fully aware that lemonade braids didn't start yesterday. And I'm fully aware Alicia Keys didn't invent them either. Now, I have a life. I don't have time to do research unless that's what I'm getting paid to do. But since I did my research, yes, it goes back to as early as 3500 BCE. And back then, from Egyptian to Greek to African culture, because we all kind of shared it, I could not pinpoint a particular culture that coined the cornrow, black people. So stop it, okay? I know white people out here looking crazy. I get it, but we may not have even coined it. We might have been sharing it with our white brethren. And it basically showed your culture, where you came from, your heritage, your status in your culture, your wealth. You know, it told a lot about who you were, which, like, you see a lot of those old Egyptian Greek movies, the ones with the prettiest braids or the longest braid, the most little extra added color stuff in it would be, you know, the one that was the most, you know, the favorite or the most liked or the queen or whatever. So I did learn that, and it started definitely becoming less cultural related and more fad related round about the 60s, 70s, 60s, 70s. Right. And that's when you were telling me about Patrice Rushen. I had never heard of her before, but I found out that she was on Soul Train. She was an R&B artist. I cannot remember. I had the song. Forgive me now. Yeah. Forgive me now. The one they stole the Men in Black song from? Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. So she definitely had it. She liked the beads. I used to wear my hair like that all the time with the beads on the end. And then I looked up Bo Derek. I totally forgot about her. Right. So watching the old episode of Black Dynamite, and it was tripping like, oh, we got a white chick with braids. I know, right? It was so funny on that episode, but that was like a rare unicorn back then. She was the Kylie Jenner of commercial, I would say then, in her era. You know, that was rare. White girl with braids. And I liked them. People were saying no, it wasn't working for her. I'm like, don't hate it. Honestly, good on her. She need to be the only person that wear them. I don't need to see nobody else wear them. She made it bad for all the white people out there because she did them so well. She did. Nah, y'all don't need to do that. Then because when you see white people wear it, they be bulky. See, the thing is, y'all hair not meant for that. So it's not personal. It's just, I don't care. Somebody just did a good job and they made her small. But people, like I said, Kylie in the video, Justin Timberlake from back in the day when he first came out. what was it, Katy Perry, all these people. White people hair is so, I can't explain it. It's like it's thick and it's thin at the same time. So it's big. I had a very hard time. Like you clip, I don't care if a black girl hair is nappy, straight, perm. You clip my hair up, it's gonna stay up.
Yeah,
it's not gonna move. You clip a white person hair up, it's gonna cascade and fall because it's so. I don't even know how to explain it. It's just so much. It's so many strands. Like it's just so much hair. The hair is so heavy. It's beautiful, but it's just heavy hair. Like, and it just don't look good with the braids because the braids require coarser hair. So it, to me, it stays, more in place. That's just me. So like I said, I wear my braids. I always wear my braids straight to the back, but I don't call them lemonade braids. They just good old cornrows and. I just do it for convenience in the summer. Right. I don't like, always having to do wigs. My hair is overdue. So I usually do that. It's convenient to wear and stuff like that. But Blac Chyna, now the Blac Chyna and Rob, speaking of Kylie. First of all, I heard she got a boob job. I think she already had it and she might have got an upgrade.
Yeah, I knew she had one in the past.
She went from a no cup to a B cup, and then went from B cup to a double D cup. Like she just jumped real quick because she didn't even have one at all before. But Blac Chyna and Rob, I don't even know if 4 minutes is enough time to break that down. I want to feel bad for him.
No.
You don't?
No.
I want to, but then it's like everybody say he just got lit. I mean, there's no other better way to say it. I mean, I know people don't like that. People are like, Blac Chyna. But it's almost like, and I hate to say this, and I read it in my defense, it's like a black and white struggle per se. Like, this black girl finally came in and took down the Kardashians. Finally. Like, oh, man. But, I
and she was wrong, but that's why everybody's rooting for her because they're looking at it from a racial aspect. It's like,
They are. They are.
They
and they don't like the Kardashian women anyway.
They feel like, we got payback on the Kardashians finally.
Yep. But I do feel bad for Rob, and I feel bad for Baby Dream because she's beautiful and she looked. But you know what though? And I was talking to my friend about it. She's so important, Blac Chyna, to that family that people don't even realize. Do you know that baby is the last of the bloodline? Kylie and Kendall, for the slow people, are white as Wonder Bread. They daddy is Bruce Jenner. Kris Jenner ain't got a dime of Armenian in her. The Armenian came from their daddy. So with Rob being the man and passing the male seed, that's why you got half siblings and siblings.
Right.
The siblings are the one born through the man seed. The half siblings are through the mothers.
Right.
If he didn't have that baby, there is no more Kardashian legacy. Kim got black kids.
Yeah.
Kourtney got white kids. Khloe got no kids. So nobody is birthing any Armenian children to pass on that bloodline and that culture. I actually was reading a story about a family that had straight women for the last 60 years. They hadn't passed on any male genetic DNA. They had completely diluted the bloodline. That sounds great.
I know, right?
When you and this is why you know what? Next week we gotta talk about race, culture, and dating. And this is why it's so important to not marry outside your race. It has nothing to do with so much being racist. But if you really care about your culture and passing on those traditions and your bloodline, you gotta think about everybody you lay down and have children with. That's so important. But I'm actually going to get my DNA thing done. Because I am not proud to say one more than the other. I'm proud to be all things. But I know I'm not all black. And I want to know what's the other part. Because knowledge is power. And that's what they want to a certain extent. They want you to be like, oh, well, because I'm all black, I should be happy with being all black. And that's all I need to know.
Everybody got something in there.
Everybody has something. So I figure at the very least, if I find that out, knowledge is power. Hell, what if I'm Jewish? I want some of that Jewish generational money. I want some of that knowledge. Pass that shit down. Pass it, okay?
Right, go find your Jewish ancestors.
And let's just say, because I heard my full-blooded great-grandmother was full-blooded Indian. Now, if that's the case, Why I've been paying for college? Paid to go to college, and I could be 1/4 Cherokee. That's messed up. That's completely messed up.
All you gotta do is prove it.
Well, they say you want to hide anything from a nigga. So we are going to get into our last little segment, which is just our recap. We're going to talk about what's going to be going on for next week, and we hope you guys enjoy the show. Thanks.